For more than 137 years, our Lumbee people fought for full federal recognition. Our forefathers and the generations that followed never gave up. Even when powerful interests tried to keep us from taking our rightful place among the fully federally recognized tribes of this country. The Eastern Band of Cherokee and their gaming partners spent millions of dollars and fought us at every turn to block our recognition. And because they didn't want our people to share in the economic benefits that come with recognition. The Cherokee knew once the federal government recognized us, we would finally have the same rights that have enriched their people for decades. Generations sacrificed and struggled, but never quit fighting to win our birthright. On December 18, 2025, we finally won the long fight. After a strong bipartisan vote in Congress, President Trump signed the bill that made the Lumbee tribe the 575th federally recognized Indian tribe in the United States, with every right that comes with that status. But here's the hard truth. Even though we have won our full federal rights, our Lumbee Constitution prohibits us from exercising the one right the federal government gives us that can generate the money we need to move our people forward. And now, our longtime adversaries, the Cherokee and their greedy gaming partners, are trying to protect their multi-billion-dollar gaming monopoly by spending a fortune attacking our tribe, our leaders, and our people. They're trying to trick us into voting against exercising our full federal rights as a tribe. The two paths in our Constitution, when the federal government recognized us, we, like every other Indian tribe, won the sovereign right to operate gaming to raise money to fund tribal services to help our people. Our Constitution lays out two paths for tribal members to authorize gaming. The first path was written in a way that could never work and was designed to fail. The second path is the one we now have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to pursue. Path 1, the referendum route. If our tribal council chose the referendum path, they would pass an ordinance to authorize gaming, and that ordinance is automatically sent to a referendum of our people. For the referendum to pass, at least 30% of all eligible voters would have to show up and turn out to vote, and a majority would have to vote yes. That sounds reasonable, right? But let's talk about what the referendum requirements really mean. We have about 35,000 eligible enrolled Lumbee voters with active membership cards. To meet the 30% turnout requirement for a referendum to pass, about 10,500 of eligible Lumbees would need to vote. Now let's look at actual voter turnout in our elections. When we adopted our current Constitution in 2001, only 2,649 Lumbees voted. In tribal chairman elections over the past 15 years, the highest turnout we've ever seen was 5,321 votes in 2015. Most elections have been between 3,400 and 5,000 voters. Even in our highest turnout elections, we have never come close to the 10,500 vote requirement this path demands. And remember, we are a big tribe. There are Lumbee spread all over the country. 5,000 of our brothers and sisters live outside of North Carolina. And another 5,000 Lumbee live in North Carolina, but outside our 4-county service territory where we can vote. Today, only about 24,000 of us still live in Robeson, Cumberland, Hoke, and Scotland counties. To reach the 10,500 vote threshold for a referendum to count, almost 45% of all Lumbees in our service territory would need to turn out for the vote. These rules create a hurdle our people have never cleared. Not in the 2001 constitutional amendment vote, not in any chairman's race, and not in any special election. This path was deliberately designed to fail. Even if 80% of our tribe's voters in the gaming election wanted the new programs gaming will support, their voices are silenced because we will never be able to clear the 10,500 voter turnout needed for a referendum to count. Path 2. Amending our Constitution. Fortunately, the leaders who wrote our Constitution gave us a second path to authorize gaming. Just like the United States Constitution, Article 13 of our Constitution gives our people the right to change the Constitution in the future to serve the tribal members' changing needs. This path allows the Tribal Council, by a supermajority, 2/3 vote, to use the amendment process to propose changing our Constitution to allow the Lumbee to exercise our right to game. Just like almost every other federally recognized tribe. Then, tribal members get to make their voice heard through a vote on the amendment. If a majority of voters approve the amendment, the Constitution is updated and the new rules apply. What the gaming amendment does. The proposed gaming amendment, the one our tribal council passed by a 17-2 vote earlier this year, would make 3 key changes. First, and by far the most important to understand, it authorizes the Lumbee tribe to exercise their right to own and operate gaming on tribal lands. It authorizes the tribe to own a gaming operation by deleting and replacing the ban on gaming and the existing unreachable 30% voter turnout requirement in our Constitution that blocks our people from ever benefiting from programs funded by our gaming rights. The new language allows the Lumbee tribe to exercise their right to own a gaming operation if a majority of our members vote yes on the amendment. Second, it protects our people by creating a clear system of checks and balances like exist in the U.S. government between the executive branch, the U.S. President, and the legislative branch, the U.S. Congress. The amendment divides and shares the power to oversee gaming between our tribal executive, the tribal chairman, and our tribal legislature, the tribal council, to ensure transparency and provide accountability to our tribal members about gaming. It does this by adding language to our Constitution, directing our tribal chairman to lead negotiations with the state and federal government on a tribal gaming compact, and to nominate members of the boards overseeing the tribe's gaming operations. Negotiate gaming compacts and nominate members to the board of any tribal gaming regulatory body and any tribal gaming enterprise that is established to conduct and operate gaming on behalf of the tribe, consistent with tribal, federal, and other applicable law. And it provides a powerful check on the chairman's power by adding new language requiring our tribal council to review, oversee, and vote to approve all gaming compacts negotiated by the chairman, and to hold a public vote to confirm or reject any person the chairman nominates to serve on a board overseeing the tribe's gaming operations. The Tribal Council has the authority to approve any gaming compact negotiated by the tribal chairperson, to confirm the tribal chairperson's nomination of all members to the board of any tribal gaming regulatory body and any tribal gaming enterprise, and to enact tribal ordinances that permit, license, regulate, or otherwise govern gaming activities consistent with tribal, federal, and other applicable law. Finally, the amendment makes a technical change to the definition of Lumbee tribal territory that clarifies that the United States government and the tribe can acquire land for the benefit of our tribe. 1. The territory of the Lumbee tribe of North Carolina shall include Robeson, Polk, Scotland, and Cumberland counties, North Carolina, and any additional lands acquired by the tribe or by the United States on behalf or for the benefit of the tribe. The amendment path updates our Constitution so our Lumbee people can receive the benefits of the same rights that have enriched tribes like the Cherokee for decades. And unlike the referendum process, it adds transparency and accountability protections to protect every Lumbee's interests. This is our chance to move forward. For 137 years, our people fought a grueling war to win full recognition so we could protect our heritage, honor our ancestors, and benefit from the same rights as every other tribe. We finally won that war on December 18, 2025. Now we face a choice. We can stay trapped in poverty under the old rules that were written to make gaming nearly impossible. Or we can update our Constitution through the Gaming Amendment and give ourselves a real path forward to prosperity. Gaming offers our proud people the opportunity generations of our forefathers sacrificed, struggled, and fought to help us win. The federal government requires the tribe to own 100% of any gaming operation, and for all the funds generated from gaming to fund programs that benefit tribal members. This guarantees us a sustainable source of funding that will direct over $200 million a year to support cultural preservation, expand healthcare, improve education, build more housing and elder care, enhance public safety, and develop new addiction treatment and rehabilitation programs. But the project will also create thousands of good-paying jobs, with priority hiring for Lumbee tribal members, ranging from entry-level positions to high-skill roles, with salaries from $45,000 to over $300,000. Beyond direct employment, passing the amendment will boost economic activity for the entire Lumbee service area, giving our people greater self-determination and financial independence after generations of limited economic opportunity. Passing this amendment is best chance we will ever have to preserve our culture, honor the sacrifices of our forefathers, and bring prosperity to our people. On June 23rd, it is time to vote yes for our future.